Thank you so much. Right now, Clark County officials announcing a new effort to fight coronavirus in the Latino community. They're holding a news conference right now at the Clark County Government Center. Let's listen in.
And I'm going to ask every single day, 50 times a day, because I love this state, I love this county, and I want to see us thrive. I want to see us get back to some sense of normalcy, but I can't do it today if everybody doesn't do their part. And we are better than this, and we will do that. So on that note, I told the governor that I am confident that our community can get it together, and I will put whatever resources behind the health district who needs to get contact tracing, disease investigators, all of that, as well as code enforcement. I'm asking all the cities to do that as well. But as residents together, let's tell on each other because we want to save everybody for the long term. So with that point being made, that's how I started my morning, so I want people to start thinking about it. The reason that we have you here today is because we have seen an increase and we want to make sure that folks understand exactly what's going on. But before I do that, first and foremost, I want to thank all of the people on the front line that are working very hard. Whether it's those that are fighting the fire at Mount Charleston, whether it's our employees that are going back to work and making sure that we can continue to grow. I want to thank them for what they're doing because they're doing a phenomenal work. I also want to point out that this is a collaborative effort across the community. So Commissioner Naft is here to show his support and to do what he can. Commissioner Sagerblum is here. He represents a portion of the east side. Commissioner Gibson represents a portion of the east side as well. Councilwoman Olivia Diaz, we've worked together before. She represents a portion. So all of the electeds are coming together, and there's a lot more that you'll see in the future. So thank you to my colleagues for coming together during these very important times. So today, I'm going to give you kind of a rundown of what you can expect. So I'll start with some opening remarks. Dr. Legond, who is my BFF, because we spend so much time together, will give us a report on the health district on what we're seeing. Commissioner Sagerblum will talk about some of the testing status and efforts. Commissioner Gibson will help on the Spanish speaking. He's very fluent in that, so we're excited. Councilwoman Olivia Diaz is going to talk about our overall campaign. Alyssa Cortez is going to give you some real heartfelt on what it means to lose somebody during COVID-19. And then Dr. Medina, who we rely on heavily to help us with our medical experts. So for all of you that know out there, we have a great medical team across the state that we work with. Locally, we probably have the best between the health district and UMC. So all of our thoughts have some public health behind it. But I want to remind people today that as we go into the 4th of July weekend, we more so than ever have to practice that social distancing. And it is possible to have friends and family over and still social distance. I don't know that we need to sit on top of each other, next to each other, as much as we can sit back, stretch out, and get comfortable. What I don't want to see this weekend is thousands of people going out to see fireworks, standing on top of each other, conversing, having a great time, because that is not going to be beneficial for our community for the long term. So I want to ensure that everybody understands that importance of social distancing, and also by wearing your mask, that is an additional layer of protection that we can give to our community. We've talked about the numbers a little bit, that they're rising. I think we're going to go into the details. It's unfortunate that our Hispanic community is seeing the brunt of those numbers. As you all know, in the beginning, we started with our older population. We're the most vulnerable. We worked very hard as a community. We got that into order by June 1st. We had tested every single assisted facility center within the Clark County Valley and across the state. So our seniors are actually at the low end of the numbers today. Secondly, we've seen as we went into phase 1 that the African American community was impacted. So we quickly stood up strike teams. We went out, we tested, we educated folks on all the things that we needed to do. and we seen their numbers decrease. Today, we're here because the Hispanic.
All right, so they are just starting to talk about the impact in the Latino community, just mentioning that seniors are now at the low end of the spectrum as far as contracting cases are confirmed. We're going to continue to watch this for you all morning. You can catch the full presser on our website, ktv.com, and also on our Facebook page and Roku channel. We'll be right back.